Alright, let's get back to... What was I doing? I don't even remember. What day is it? Did we even do anything yet? Oh, I guess we went to school. Yo, Mona.
So the palace is awake this time. It should make a worthy target.
Oh, is this right after we escaped from awakening Makoto's persona? Let's find out. Yep. Okay. I need to go to sleep then. Oh, Lord. I swear to drunk I'm not sober, oh God.
Well then.
I'm looking forward to seeing how things will go with our new member.
Yeah, okay.
A motorcycle-shaped persona, huh?
Yeah, it's weird.
You know, I can turn into a car too, so it's like I feel a sense of familiarity.
With the persona user or the persona? Maybe you're a persona?
No. I'm supposed to be human.
Of course.
Well, motorcycles are nice too, but it can't carry large numbers of people.
This is true.
I really am special after all. Huh?
That's a word for it.
Carry? No. Take somewhere?
What?
Something just crossed my mind.
You having a memory?
It's no use. I can't remember it all.
Damn.
There's nothing I can do about it if I can't remember.
Yep.
I need to concentrate on Kaneshiro for now. Unlike you guys, Makoto's clever, so we can expect great things from her.
Yeah? Is that the word you'd use? Oh,
But man,
Little Miss
you
laying
really do
out
have something
traps.
special.
Oh, what? I guess I got lucky.
Looks like I better step up my game too.
Oh, okay. Le Batelier. The Batelier? The animal type shadow fails. You can try again. Okay.
I know. After we deal with Kaneshiro, I should consult her about mementos too. I'm
Okay.
sure Makoto's brain can... Hello?
Yeah, nah. I'm tired.
We got Yusuke, and now Makoto. This guy has quite the luck. Could
Do
there
I
be
really?
some reason for it? Nah,
Nope.
that can't be.
Yep. No reason. Just coincidence. There's totally not some jailer in my subconscious. Oh, this
I'm
course
sorry for asking you here like this.
What?
Oh no, it isn't a problem. I actually find it refreshing to be asked to the student council room, although it's somewhat nerve-wracking as well.
Okay.
I think I'm a bit nervous myself.
Yeah?
Anyway, I wanted to apologize.
Ah.
I'm really sorry for everything. What do you mean? You know, how I blamed you for Kamoshida's sexual harassment?
You were kind of blaming each other there.
Well, I wanted to apologize for that. I've honestly been meaning to this whole time.
Takamaki-san.
I realized later that Shiho was calling out for me, and I wasn't there to help her. I didn't want to admit my own guilt. So I took it out on you, Nijima-senpai.
You're admitting it now, and that's what's important.
Very sorry.
Hey, there is no need for that. In fact, I think the two of us are pretty similar.
Huh?
I was unable to save anyone. Not Suzui-san, and not any of Kaneshiro's victims. I kept telling myself I wasn't at fault because I was simply following orders. But that was all a lie. I felt like I would be admitting my own worthlessness had I not shifted the blame off of myself.
Fair.
Fear of that worthlessness was probably why I acted so harshly toward you and your friends. I'm
Oof.
deeply sorry as well.
Good lord.
I see. In that case, wanna call it even?
Even? You're right. How about we leave this conversation in the past?
Hey!
Oh, but one more thing. You're not worthless, Nijima-senpai. You were a bit reckless, but you're the reason we found a way into Kanashiro's palace.
You're not
And
wrong.
you even obtained the power to change people's hearts. You did that all yourself, Nijima-senpai.
That way of thinking is very much like you, Takamaki-san. When you confronted me about Suzui-san, I realized how dishonest and small I was.
Okay.
You're always very direct. That's what helped me finally realize the error of my ways.
Alright.
It turns out I'm a little slow on the uptake at times.
Yeah.
Hey, can I call you on?
Yeah. I'm going to do the same. Makoto. Ah, that's so embarrassing.
Is it?
How about we get something to eat before we go home for the night?
Oh, I know a place. There's a crepe shop at Central Street that totally stuffs their crepes.
Oh, yeah?
Do you want to split one?
What?
Let's each get a whole one, and then we can go half and half on those.
What?
Oh, yes,
I am-
let's. After school today, right?
God damn! That was fast! They didn't put a band-aid on those wounds so much as they cauterized them. I realize this is my plate, but how shall I refer to you, Nijima-san? I believe some courtesy should be shown to those who are our senior. Oh yeah, should we call you Nijima-san, or like Nijima-senpai? No need to be so formal. Just treat me the same way you would anyone else. Alright. Would that not be rude? I already just call her by name. For real? Did something happen? That's a secret between us girls. Damn it, that sounds like fun. All of you may call me by my first name. No need to hesitate. Very well, I shall do just that.
Hey, are you listening?
Uh-oh. No. Yes.
You! Pay attention! Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you?
Uh-oh. Don't kill me.
But my proficiency! I got 3 proficiencies!
Pay attention!
That's what you get for daydreaming! Kids these days have no respect for their elders.
What do you mean I need more proficiency? I've got like 3. My proficiency is so high. My forehead hurt.
Okay.
Our next target is a criminal, one that even the police can't handle. We'll take care of him ourselves and leave the world speechless.
Alright. Finally got the mission start. Oh, no. Come on. Why do you gotta do this to me right now? I was just about to go dungeon crawling to Kemi. One more day won't hurt. Reading glasses. Yep. I absolutely did. Oh. Fine.
Please head to the exam room.
No cutscene. Takemi is pleased. She was able to collect useful data.
Bye.
Alright. Tomorrow.
Rain, huh?
I'm so sick of how few customers I get during the rainy season. There's been no sign yet of Kaneshiro acting on his threat. He probably just thinks the money's gonna roll. Okay, let's take that back about 5 seconds. He probably thinks his money's just gonna come rolling in. He does have the upper hand on us after all. If that picture got out, who knows what would end up happening to Tene? Guess worst case scenario will be he gets expelled. No, there is a more serious alternative. He is currently under probation, meaning... I'm so sorry. This whole situation is my fault. Come on, stop that. I mean, you're the one who's in the most trouble right now. My sister's a prosecutor. This would surely be a problem for her as well. What should I do? Kaneshiro must surely be taking that aspect into account too. We need to stop him. For sure. Even the police are having trouble with that bastard. We'll be heroes if we catch him. High risk, high reward. You're also positive. In a way, your recklessness is the only reason we are now able to pursue this change of heart. Totally. We're in deep shit, so we're gonna do whatever we can to get out of it. I never thought of things in that way before. It is quite strange hearing something so positive from Ryuji. Shut up! Alright, leader, you can decide
When your
when we
position
meet up.
changes, your view of the world changes too. It's a shift in cognition.
Oh boy! So, my circle of friends, we've played a couple of the Tales of games, taking turns reading the lines that aren't voiced. Oh wow, it is so much more difficult to read all four characters at once. When only the cat has the weird Kermit the Frog voice. Oh, hold on. Wow. Yeah, I guess it's just like working a muscle.
In any case, we're in big trouble if we can't change Kaneshiro's heart. Let's do this.
Agreed. Doesn't want anything to do with me right now. Talking to the pompous customer. I was watching television and came across a discussion about the nature of justice. Have you ever given it any thought? What is justice to you? What is justice to me? Well, no, because helping people is compassion. Yeah. And I don't really... good and evil are really wibbly wobbly. I don't know what justice is right now. You should really think about it. I'm sure that would help you gain new insights and grow. The boy who was featured in that TV discussion is still in high school. Makechi, was it? He was well-spoken and skilled in the art of debate. Almost as good as I was at that age. Oh, okay. Right, I need to think to get a read on my stats. Come on, come on!
Hey!
I need to think. Knowledge to know, charm a little bit. Definitely close to proficiency, guts, and kindness. Is there anything that I can do that improves my proficiency? I could go for guts and charm at the bathhouse. Because it's raining, so the old man is there cranking up the heat. Yeah, let me do that.
What do you want to do?
Yep. 500 yen pennies. It's a bit too hot. I should vacate the premises before I die. Too late.
I know it feels good, but don't overdo it.
Charm. Closer. And guts. Rank up. Rank up. Rank up. Bah! you lame.
Hey.
It'd be nice to head home soon, but can you move?
Yeah, I'm moving. I'm writhing here. Steal them corrupt hearts. I don't have enough money to do what I want. Haven't there been a lot of pictures leaked lately? Want me to get you a job? It's real easy. So many weirdos lately. Is it that psychotic breakdown thing? Been hard to meet my... Oh, well, whoa. Wow, I should have read that through before I gave it a voice. I was about to give it a Valley Girl. Then again! Nah. Been hard to meet my quota. I gotta find some suckers.
No! They picked me off!
Yeah, okay. Hey, did you hear? There's a famous fortune teller in Shinjuku.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I read something about that online. The beautiful fortune teller or something. I hear she's pretty good. A lot of people say her predictions came true. Some say she can divine your very destiny. Maybe she can tell me who my soulmate is. I think I'll pay her a visit.
You're a fortune teller in Shinjuku, huh? Didn't we see her when we met with that journalist?
Wow.
She seems pretty popular. She said she's there at night. Should we pay her a visit too?
I don't know. I don't know how much stock I put in the whole fortune
Good morning.
telling. So,
I've been thinking a lot about personas and palaces since yesterday.
yeah,
That floating bank really reflects Kanashiro's personality.
it's kind of the whole point.
He's flying around so no one can trace his steps. He doesn't trust anyone.
Yep. Alright, congratulations, you passed
I
the
bet
crash
security's
course.
tight in there too.
He told us himself.
That's why we should get moving soon. Why don't we go to the palace today?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Great. I'll
I
leave
can't
my
get
schedule
caught up
open
in-
after school, so we should all get together.
Can't get caught up in social links with hot goth doctors. Makoto, you okay? Has Kanashiro threatened you or anything? He's been demanding money, but I choose to ignore those messages. Is that okay? Have any scary men shown up at your house? No. Kanashiro still has the photographs in his possession, remember? Perhaps that advantage is why he doesn't feel any urgency to act. So, do you think we're safe for now, then? I'm still concerned. Sketchy types like him can flip on a dime. As you should be. Just like Yusuke said, those pictures are bad news for us. We will need to change Kanashiro's heart as soon as possible. Agreed. I will do everything I can to help. Oh, my legs are so stiff.
Oh yeah, we said we meet at the hideout. Let's head there now!
Eureka!
What? Huh?
I just had an idea. And a phenomenal one at that.
Oh, yeah?
Lady Ann will surely swoon for me if I...
Oh, wow! It's the return of the Gigasimp!
Sorry for the wait.
What up?
So, what's up, Morgana?
Apparently something that'll make you swoon. There it is! Supposedly you'll swoon!
From what?
Well, it's something I've been giving a lot of thought lately.
Oh,
Now
yeah?
that we've all gained some experience in battle, I think it'd be good for us to work on our finishers.
We have a finisher. It's called an all-out
Our
attack.
finishers? Yeah. I guess if we're going to keep fighting, we ought to do it with style.
Right? So I came up with just the idea. It's maybe my best one yet, and we can definitely pull it off if you play a part in it, Lady Ann.
What?
Well, okay. What do you need me to do?
Now that's our Lady Ann. Quick on the uptake.
Good lord! It's been buried for a little while, but holy crap, the beast has been released and it's angrier than ever.
What I had in mind was... And that should do the trick.
Really?
Uh-oh.
So is that a no?
Well, it's not that I don't want to. It's more like, isn't your idea sorta impossible? Even in the metaverse?
Oh. What? The heck is this thing? I don't remember this.
What was that?
The stars Jose gave to us. The star Jimmy Gibbs gave to us started glimmering. Could it have reacted to something?
Sup?
I don't know, these two are flirting or something.
I never imagined that I would end up helping the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, me
Things
neither.
would get interesting if my sister ever found out.
Let's not lie, she's a main character. Of course she's gonna wind up helping the
There's
Phantom
no
Thieves.
time to be getting sentimental here.
Yes, I understand. I do have one request about all of this, though.
Oh yeah?
Can you teach me how to be a Phantom Thief? Like, about the metaverse, for example?
You've already got a better handle on the situation than we all did when we started.
Simply put, that world is formed of a person's cognition. There you can change people's hearts.
Yeah, I've gathered that much just from going there once. But the method of transportation still eludes me. I mean, it's a smartphone navigation app.
You're on your own there.
You only need a name, a location, and a distortion. After the first entry, the palace is bookmarked.
You really just make it sound like an ordinary app. Aren't there any dangers associated with it?
Several. We could
Don't
die.
worry about that. We've already been a bunch of times and...
That's not what I mean. It's a navigation app, right? Couldn't someone easily access our history on the server?
Interesting.
Why are you looking at me like that? Has nobody thought of this before?
Yeah. No. And it's a good point to bring up because as much as I've railed about cell phone history in the real world, who is maintaining the metaverse navigation app and has access to those kind? Why? What does Igor even get? Interesting.
now she's catching me off guard too.
And we don't know where it came from, right? It showed up on my phone
Well,
without any input from me.
I know where they came from, but I'm not necessarily sure I should give away that information.
Do you know anything about it?
Alright, look. There's this creepy dude in my dreams with a nose like a carrot. And he said he gave it to me,
What?
and he was going to give it to the people around me.
I don't fully understand, but I don't think we have to worry about people accessing our data. From what I can tell, this app is incredibly special. It wasn't made by any ordinary means.
True. An app that allows you to enter another world isn't exactly commonplace.
Bro, can you imagine the amount of isekai dudes who would get that app? Even if it meant having a date with Truck Kun.
Well, Sis doesn't know who the Phantom Thieves are, so I suppose our information is safe for now.
We're still learning things ourselves. I hope your sharp wit can help us with that.
Okay, I'll admit, the comment about the services surprised me.
Thank you. I'll do my best. More importantly, we need to stop him from releasing those photos.
Yeah, that's,
If the public gets a hold of them...
Hey, wait a minute. Makoto's not in the shot. You're free and clear.
I could only imagine what would happen then.
Come on, just gotta take care of him
So
before the
much
time
for that.
limit. We'll bounce back from this. Plus, people will really start admiring us if we can manage to take this bastard down.
That's the bigger thing.
Yeah, this is the perfect opportunity. We have
We
to
have barely
succeed no
2
matter
weeks
what.
to do this.
All right.
Kanashiro's henchman said the deadline is July 9th. Alright,
Yes.
let's just go.
Let's go.
Let's get to it while the getting's good. Welcome to the Himalayas!
So what am I gonna be called? You all were
know.
using code names, weren't you?
You're quite perceptive.
This time's a hard one. Maybe something like, shoulder pads?
If we're gonna do that, it needs to be something like corset, leather, spikes,
Why in the world did you focus on that?
because they look cool.
I refuse to be called that.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
What about Ryder?
Oh,
Sounds too much like a smuggler. Next.
wow!
Fixer? I'm not a mastermind, though. Next. Won't you give me something better to work with?
She reminds me of an empress.
She reminds me of a friend.
You got anything, Joker?
Come on! Oh, boy. Judging by the Empress comment, I know what's correct here. I don't think this is correct. I think there can be a... Fine, we'll go with your idea.
Oh, I totally see it.
Do you?
It fits so well that I'm at a loss for words here.
And yet you're still talking.
Queen. It has a nice ring to it.
We could have cut out the middleman, just called you Ego. Would you like that?
I like it.
Oh,
Let's go with that. Now then, could you
Fine.
explain to me the strategy for this mission?
Go in, bust shit, bust Kanashiro, get out.
Strategy?
You don't have one? Wait, the Phantom Thieves were acting without any plans?
Get treasure, get out.
We pretty much look around the area. I provide navigation when needed. And then,
If we run into shadows, we beat the shit out of him.
Very well then. I feel like I'll be useful for sure. Seems my role is to be the brain of this team. I'll analyze Mona's information and give out orders. Any objections?
Yeah,
No,
but I'm not gonna be
non-queen.
allowed to voice them. Not you two, Ryuji.
I bet Skull's definitely the type that'll be under a girl's spell.
Mona, will you begin navigating us?
yes, Queen!
Him too, it seems.
Good lord.
Indeed.
It seems we were able to use the same method as last time to get him. Apparently we are acknowledged as customers who can be extorted. That's fine. We can take advantage of his negligence. Though I will say it's a little scary every time. Alright! So, what do I got in my party right now? We got Queen, Skull, and Panther. So that's what? Nuke, electric, and fire? And I need to, hold on guys, I gotta dissociate for a little bit.
Do you need something?
Gotta double check my persona. Personas.
You'd like to read the compend registration?
Register what I
You'd
got.
like to register this?
No, I don't.
Time for some rehabilitation. Let's execute 'em. Gather them.
advanced. Black Frost. What? The hell? One shot kill? What? Izanagi no Okami pick? Bro. Some of these names.
Now
are
choose.
Right,
Let us
fuse
begin
my
the
result.
search.
Oh boy, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not sure
You
I
can't
should
handle
mention
this.
the name of this Egyptian deity.
Excessive power only leads to destruction. You okay with this?
Mr. Sandman, what are you? No, seriously, the hell are you? Do you have red skin and you're wearing a red leotard? Like, what is happening with that?
Not
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Arthurus is fire. Man, I'm just not impressed by any of this.
But not impressive.
Sios, you're a scion. Slime and Phoenix.
Not terrible, but not terrible, but not impressive.
You're the Persona 4 one, aren't you? Ugh.
Excessive power only
2 more
leads
levels
to
and I can get the
destruction.
healer goddess. Okay, we'll just go for 2 more levels
Done
then.
already?
Alright!
What?
Yep.
It is time, inmate.
I want to go back so I can end the video and start the next on the right foot. Let's get a view of the city. Can I... Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Oh, we're still moving. Huh. Are we just going like, are we just like swinging back and forth? Alright. Catch you guys later. Bye.